How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and I wanted to show you guys a few things. Not a few things, I guess it's just really one thing, but it has a few good things inside of it. So, you guys remember me talking about this place here in Stormwind that is called the Lionheart Armory? So, I don't know why this is here already. Like I said, I could have swore that this was something that was added in... Oh, did I not turn that in? Did I not turn in a daily? Oh, I still have other... Oh, okay. No, I repicked that one up. Sorry. So I could have sworn that this was added in once Cataclysm started and the place was kind of revamped or whatever. But then again, at the same time, I think that this area might be... Nah, I won't even ruin it because of, you know, the whole Cataclysm thing. I just finished doing other dailies, so that's why I have these bags in here. What was that? New Age painting. 25 gold. Okay. Alright, so there's just a couple things I want to talk about today. One is a new area that I want to show you guys. Not new. I just completely forgot that it existed, and I was looking at what to spend my my honor on, because if you guys remember in the last video, we had 75,000, and it was not going past that. 75,000 is the cap for the honor that you can hold. So the first thing is very simple. I can do this while I am talking to you guys right now. So I'm actually considering, even though I've still been throwing stuff in this this guild thing here, I even made them some, where's that? I think it's in the first one. I even made them some armor here. Well, armor kits with the leather worker from the other guy I have, who is now level 62, by the way. And then
how are you?
The reason why I am looking at leaving the guilds, don't get me wrong, it has been an awesome guild. I like everything about it except one thing, and that one thing has recently popped up. So as you guys know, I did not post videos on this for a while just because nothing bad, but I was just taking just a little bit of break and playing some other games and everything. So I was off for about a week. I came back, and I think before we had about 80 people. Now if we take a look, including the offline people, we're down to 64. And we don't have that many 80s in here. I mean, there are still a few and everything, but this one here is technically the guild leader. As you can see, he has been offline for 29 days. He also has, I think it's this one, yeah, Red's main, so also offline for 29 days. Don't get me wrong, I understand, you know, people might have, you know, financial issues going on where they can't actually be on and things like that. You know, maybe he just stopped the subscription for a while, whatever. I get it. But if you take a look at all these guys, like, I mean, there's only one other person on right now. And I was talking with him earlier, and I've just been considering leaving the guild just because not too many people seem to be kind of sticking with it. I mean, look at that. Even a level 3 hasn't been on for a month. And these are probably alts, so I mean, I could get it if I would understand if it has been a month, but I mean, that could also have been someone trying the game. We gave them a shot with the guild, and you know, now they're just not playing. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I am still putting stuff in the auction, or not in the auction house, in the guild bank, as you guys seen me do there just now. But I am considering just starting my own guild. I don't want to have a lot of people in there, though. I'm not gonna, you know, ask that people run raids and everything, so that's gonna be a little bit hard because most of the people that want to join a guild are for that reason. The reason why I want to do a guild of my own is because of the guild bank. It actually holds a lot of stuff, and it seems like even the base items, which I have here in these two bags, are starting to get kind of overwhelming, which I don't need to carry all this stuff around. I carry a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need. I have like 5 different foods in here. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. So definitely more than 5 even. And I also have these. These I only did because it was for cooking. It was these here. I was leveling the cooking. It actually lets you, what's it called? It lets you get a random critter, and you can right click. It'll throw them a little thing, and they'll basically follow you around for like 3 minutes or so. Now in here it says that you throw the critter the bite and it will let you take control of it. It says to control it. But all they do is they just follow you around like they're your pet, and that's it. So not much to it. I'll probably end up selling those or getting rid of them, whatever. Let me respond to this person real quick. Hopefully they understand that. And someone else might respond to him too. I'm just trying to help out random people. So the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about, is it here in Old Town? It might be the next one over. No, it's here in Old Town. So, like I was saying, I remember there being a place like this, and I could have swore it was here. If you come in here, I thought that in here you could actually buy a whole bunch of PvP gear using honor or possibly even marks, but when I come in here, the place is like almost dead. There's nothing in here. I'm thinking it might be after Cataclysm when it moves into here. It's definitely a possibility. None of these guys, I've checked all of them, none of them actually have anything. If we come over here and we go in the right side over here, which is also the same area. This is called the Command Center. Same little courtyard, and then you'll have to run into like a little tower here in the back. I checked both of these, there was still nothing here. I think honestly this is the one where they would be, because I remember having like 3 different people stacked up here and then a couple people lined up over here and stuff. So I think when it does happen, they will be in here. But the crazy thing is, I didn't think that any of this happened until after, what's it called? After Cataclysm. The funny thing is, there is one here, and it's actually right here. I checked both of those, and I didn't even think about this one here. So this is called the Champions Hall. And this is where I have come recently to discover a whole new world. No, I'm just kidding. I can't sing, guys. So if you come in here, you guys can see there is an accessories quartermaster, jewel crafting quartermaster, veteran armor. That one just says armor quartermaster. We have an apprentice armor one. We have an outland armor one, a legacy weapon one, legacy armor one. And then up top, we also have this guy here, which I think he sells stuff. I don't think it's just, quests. Let me go talk to him real quick. I could have swore he had something on him.
Need help?
Yeah. So, okay. So it's just to trade in old marks if you guys still have any of those, which I'm surprised that they're still offering those even in Classic.
Or the Alliance.
Well, I mean, I guess that would make sense because I think that they didn't switch over to just honors until Wrath of the Lich King. Anyway, so that is where most of my my honor went. Remember, I had 75,000. We actually got some really good gear out of this, guys. So I think the last time I bought the belt that was a Titan Forge or something like that. As you can see, I still do have the Titan Forge one, but I also have this Furious Gladiator arm wraps. Furious. You guys remember Furious was that was the stuff that you actually need ranking for. So I still don't have a ranking. I think it lets you buy basically everything that we needed that we couldn't get from the other ones. So I think it was the wrists, the back, the boots, and the belt. So I also bought the back here, which is also Furious now. And as you can see, these item level for these are 232. I believe the boots are the next ones I'm going to get. They also do have rings and trinkets here, which I will work on those as well. I don't think they have weapons here, but definitely have all this other stuff here. Oh, and there we go. I also bought the neck piece. So as you guys can see, even without buffs, I'm over 20,000 health here. That is a huge difference from where we were before. And then you can actually, what is this? 15,000 health. Nah, that's not what I was thinking it was. Neither is that. That's just an add-on for your shoulder slot piece, but look at that. It's expensive. Everything here is very expensive, guys. Even this jewel crafter here, he has a whole bunch of stuff that you can buy with honor as far as recipes. And then he even has these, which are pretty decent. So those two, and then these four. They're pretty decent, but nothing that if you're a jewel crafter, you shouldn't be buying those. You should just be making those, and then you can actually make them for other people as well. So, and if you're running low on the actual gems, you can actually buy them here. But look at that, 10,000 a piece. So be careful with that, guys. If we take a look at the veteran armor here, so this is where I've been buying the stuff from. As you can see, I can still buy the belt, which I would have known. I wish I would have known this because the belt is actually stronger than the one that we currently have. But look at that there, guys. For the belt and the boots, you still do need a rating in the arena, but it is a lot lower than what you need at the other place. So you need a rating of 1,000. I think that's like the minimum. Like if you go in and lose all 10 games, I think you're at a rating 1,000. So, and I could be wrong about that, but it shouldn't be hard for someone to get 1,000. I mean, even if you're going in completely starting fresh, you know, unless you're going up against the same group every single time, it usually is pretty good with putting you against people that are around the same level as you. So keep that in mind. And then we do have a couple rings in here. We have this, which I have one already, but the one that I have is, you can see there, it is level 70, the one that's there in the middle. This one would give us a lot more resilience, but it basically does the same thing. And then here's our back pieces that we already have. So the rings, I am only going to get one of these, which is this one here, and I will definitely use it to replace that that blue one first. Well, I'm sorry, the green one first, because the blue one has agility and the green one doesn't, so I'll probably switch out that one first. But yeah, so keep in mind about all of these things, guys. Definitely come here, take a look at all this stuff. And then here's an armor quartermaster too, where technically we could still get deadly stuff, which is level 80. But so if we look here, these are item level 232. If we look at the deadly ones, which the rest of our gear is deadly, actually it's hateful, so deadly I think might be one step lower, higher, I think higher. That's not the same piece. Agility. Lower. Well, no, because that's furious, actually. Let's see. There's really no way to tell. Well, you know what? Yeah, there is. I'm an idiot. So, all of these pieces are 213, and our hateful pieces are 200. So these are technically higher than our hateful pieces. So what I plan on doing is getting the boots from here and the belt from here. Those are the last two pieces I need without a rating. And I will probably grab this ring. So I'll probably grab this ring. And this one. What is that? Hit rating and attack power. And what is that one? Crit and attack power. Do I want crit or do I want hit? I'll probably get the one with hit rating, which technically I could buy right now, but we're not going to. And then from this one, I will buy this ring. Just because it is a higher thing there as far as the item level. But with this, I can buy the belt and the boots without having a rating on it. And that will help out our score a bit. I'll probably go for the boots first, just because we'll be going from a level 70 pair of boots up to an 80, and then these are pretty much the same. Yeah, so the only difference is with these, that is exactly the same. The only difference is we would basically be giving up our armor penetration, and we would be going for crit, which I may not even switch those out. I do like the armor penetration. It has helped out quite a bit, but everything else is exactly the same. Resilience on both is 49, attack power on both is 74, and then agility, stamina, that's the same, and then even the blue socket with the bonus. So I might not switch out the belt. We'll probably stay with what we have. I mean, even the item level there is the same, so we'll probably leave that the way it is. And then for all of you lower levels that are looking for armor and stuff still, they do have level 70 stuff in here. Well, this is 80 as well. This is what we currently have. So I could technically upgrade all of the pieces that I'm missing to this, but obviously if I'm getting level 80 stuff, We're gonna go for the higher stuff on these
with
right
it.
two over here first. Is this the level
Well
70?
met.
Yes. So this is the level 70 stuff. As you can see there, it's level 70. They have weapons in here. You don't need a rating for it or anything. And then they also do have armor, which is right here. So they have the full brutal sets that you guys can get. If you are going for this armor, make sure you get all of the pieces. That way you can have that 2 set and that 4 set bonus down there. Definitely helps out a lot. They have Legacy
Greetings.
Quartermaster here, which this stuff is for level 60. Originally, I thought this was for like binding to your account, but nope, that is
Off
all
and
level
away.
60 stuff. That
No.
is weapon, and then this is armor, also level 60. So if you guys are down on those levels, or you're building a twink or something like that, you guys may want to come and look at all this stuff. Same thing here though. Make sure you're getting the full sets there. That way you guys can get all of the bonuses with
Keep
everything.
your feet on the ground.
But yeah, I completely forgot about this place too. The only way that I actually found out about this place is not because I stumbled across it when I was looking at the other two buildings, because honestly, I came through here, like I said, I went in there, didn't see anything, went in there, didn't see anything, and I left. I didn't even look that way. I don't know why. I didn't even look that way. But because we were capped out in our honor here, I looked up, you know, what else should we be spending honor on. Don't remember exactly what I typed in Google or whatever, but it was like, well, after you buy this, make sure you look at the Champions Hall. And I was like, Champions Hall? I was like, why does that sound familiar? And I looked it up and found this place, and I was like, oh, hey. So, and I figured there was somewhere to get that stuff, because there's no way that they'll give you a full set without technically giving you a full set. What I mean by that is the original pieces that we did buy, all these hateful pieces here, you know, and then it left out the other ones, because the hateful pieces that we bought, if you guys remember correctly, it was only hands, pants, chest, head, shoulders, and the relic. Everything else, there should be hateful pieces for that too. And obviously we found it there in the champions place, in the champions hall. I do think that that champions hall moves though to the other building. Like I was saying, the second one that we went into, still in the same area, but it does move over to that second area. And then I don't remember what happens with this place here, but I know that the place over here, this inn, actually turns into a barber shop, and then you can change your hairstyles and all that good stuff there. So, the only thing that I have been doing lately, guys, is I have been making sure that I'm doing the dailies up in here, which I still need to do the Sons of Hodir again. I already did the worm quest one. I did the Kalawak. The Kalawak, the only reason I'm still doing it is just to get that last fishing pole from them. With the worm crest guys, I think they have one jewel crafting thing that I want. Not that I want to use it, the one that they have, but they have one in there, so I want to get it just because, I mean, we're basically almost there. And then we have been doing a lot of this Argent Crusade area up here, or Argent Tournament Grounds, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, we did start picking up other ones. So when we were in here, do all the quests here. After you get to a certain point in time, they will open it up a bit more, and that is how I started getting these ones. So now I am, where is it at? Is it this one? Train to become Argent Tournament, becoming, yeah. So it says, train to become in the Argent Tournament by becoming a Valiant for your race's faction. So now, up there, I am actually considered a Valiant for the Night Elves, for Darnassus. So I can actually ride their Storm, Swift Sabers, Storm Sabers, whatever you want to call them. I can actually ride those while I'm doing the jousting and stuff like that up there. Like I said, it's very easy. Those quests are not hard at all. You literally just go and it's you just kind of like fight NPCs and stuff. I don't think you actually ever fight players or anything, but it's very easy. I think there are some that are a little bit challenging, but that's a lot later. So I'm not really worried about it right now. But the further you go along, the more you will have quests opening up for you. So keep at it. I started with only two dailies a day up there, and now they're offering like 5, and I think it does go up from there. So keep at it up there, guys. I don't know the whole reason for doing that area other than getting reputation with them. And like I said, I am going to switch out the mace I have for their staff. But other than that, I don't know what else they have to offer you guys. I guess it depends on your class and what you're actually looking for. My suggestion would be to at least go online if you are interested in what else you can get. Go on Google, type in the Argent Tournament Grounds, and then type in reputation, and it should bring up a website that will show you everything that is offered there through getting reputation with everyone. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that you can actually get the Furious gear pretty early on. You just have to look in the right area, and you have to have a lot of honor. If you guys were not paying attention to it, I did not point it out. Look at how much honor you need for each one of those pieces. Even with the 75,000 that I had, I think I was only able to buy 2 of the pieces, and then I had to do more PvP before getting the third piece. Right now we just have the wrists, the back, and the neck. I'm still working on the boots. And then everything else, well, I mean, I'll still do the rings too, and probably even both the trinkets. But the boots is the main thing. I'm more worried about the actual pieces of gear that you wear instead of like the extras. I mean, yes, you wear these, but I don't know. I just call them extras. I mean, it will make a difference, don't get me wrong, but gear is going to be your top priority as far as like actual clothing pieces that you wear, not jewelry and little trinkets that you have. So thanks for joining me today. I do apologize if this was a longer video. I tried to make it as quick as possible. Hopefully it went very fast. I honestly don't even have a timer going right now, but I don't have to worry about it since I'm recording on OBS. Normally I worry about that stuff when I'm recording on PlayStation just because you can only do an hour at a time. But thanks again for joining me. If you guys have any questions, comments, any extra tips or anything, or you know of another place where you can get some pretty good gear, even if it's starting out, or PvP gear, let me know down in the comment section. If I was wrong about anything, call me out on it. A lot of people are always like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Correct me. I have no problem with that. I'm just trying to share information with everyone. If I'm sharing the wrong information and you know the right information, put it down in the comments, and I will even pin it at the top. I have no problem with people calling me out. So thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next video.